What's up, guys? This video is going to be about a lot of people, I see, especially trolls, um, why I like the thumb safety. A lot of people is not, just getting into firearms, the younger generation, my generation. Um, they really don't get the thumb safety thing, and I understand where it comes from. I'm not bashing not having one. Um, I grew up with 1911 revolvers. Those are the only two pistols that I even knew about. I knew about the calibers, I knew about the different types of pistols, but for my dad, that was the only two pistols that ever should have existed. It was 1911 revolvers, and I was I was brought up handling firearms from an early age. That was my dad's hobby and passion, one of his main ones anyway, and it ran down to me. But one of the problems that a lot of people have, even with cops, what have you, that's why the military gets more training, is having safety checked. That's why this is laying out over here. But it's can be having a thumb safety can be just as much hindrance to a person as not having it loaded and thinking it's loaded, because you bring up your gun, you're ready to shoot, and oh shit, what then? That guy's trying to pull his gun on you, he realizes, or maybe he's done had it and you was trying to get the drop on him. You're dead right now. Dead. And most of the time when that happens, first thing you're going to do is panic. You're going to be try to figure if it's jammed or whatever, when it was just a thumb safety. Um, Now me being brought up like that, as soon as if you have a thumb safety gun, you need to instinctively know that every time you bring it up to shoot, you need to click that off. Oh, I missed it because I'm just trying to make sure it's on camera. But you need to click it off. I like to keep my thumb up here as I'm grabbing the gun. Thumb's already there. Just riding on it lets me know that it's there. It's ready to get knocked off. Now, a lot of people will argue, oh well, the trigger's your thumb safety, your trigger's your safety, or my finger is my only safety, or what have you. Then I ask, why do you need all this? That's just a drop safety. I mean, to me anyway, the reason why I think there's even a point for a thumb safety, and if you carry it in a holster, as long as it ain't a soft holster, it's going to protect anything from hitting the trigger. Now, one thing I like to do, like I said, I've been brought up around guns all my whole life. I had a rifle in the corner of my bedroom in case anything happened at night from an early age, or anything happened at night from an early age. And then as I got older, probably about 14, 13, or else I was competent with guns, I had a revolver in there. My dad was he helped out with the DEA, and yeah, he did have an assassination attempt on his life when I was younger down there. I mean, it was kind of needed, but my mom was highly against me ever staying down there, but I was pretty rebellious, want to stay with my dad. But anyway, um, where's I even going? But anyway, I like to leave mine on my nightstand as so. A lot of times, and it's pitch black, it's dark, and a lot of times people will have it in a glove box or whatever, and they'll have a light on there. And most people, well, a lot of people that argue will have these lights on there, but they'll have no holsters for it. At nighttime, you're woken up, you're in shock. First thing you're gonna do, because if your room's like my room, my house, it's pitch black, you can't see crap. I'm not gonna see my gun. That's where night sights do help, but night sights are really weak. Now, if you have light, it's a little better, but you're gonna reach for your gun, and more than likely, this is gonna happen possibly. And in a panic, depending on your training, whatever, this could go off. Maybe it's not gonna be you. Maybe it's gonna be your wife or something like that. Maybe you got injured or something. Maybe using the bathroom, she was in bed. So me having a little thumb safety right here or a double action, I feel fine with double action without a thumb safety. It's just like a revolver. You know, even if you go like this with a double action, you're gonna have quite a hard pull, and when you're reaching for your gun, period, you should know to look out for this. But it being pretty much single action, it's kind of worrisome to me. That's why pretty much I like it. Um, you know, I have a lot of friends that are competent with firearms, but you can't ever trust them. So having that extra little block in between them, you know, like all my friends that come to my house, the gun will be put up or on me. If like I don't go to the door unless I have my pistol. I carry it. If someone knocks on the door, I have guns different points of the house. If I don't have it on me, grab the gun, walk to the door. You never know what this world's gonna offer you. But you know, and plus also sometimes when I walk to the door, I'm not gonna have a holster on me, so I might just tuck it in my back of my pants. You know, Mexican carry, but I'm safe with it. You know, extra cautious. I'm not gonna be going outside running or anything. Just enough that I can seal it from whoever's at the door. You know, might be some Jehovah's Witnesses, which they might deserve it, but you know, anyway, you open the door with the gun, they might not come back. But anyway, you know, having that thumb safety in there, like I would never Mexican carry. Listen, I mean, I would be very leery or uncomfortable with just a Glock or something without a thumb safety. By the way, I would never leave the house or go to the store doing that. But yeah, it's just some of the reasons why I think it's good to have a thumb safety. But if you are looking for a thumb safety, you need to really be mentally mindset for it. And if you're going to have different kind of guns without different thumb safeties, or if you're going to pack one without one in the chamber, that's another reason I pack one in the chamber at all times. Um, the thumb safety does not really slow me down because as soon as I'm pulling it up, it just comes natural. You'll never see my finger in the trigger anyway, but natural. But you really need to be mentally prepared. And the same way goes with people that sometimes carry one in the chamber, sometimes out. I notice this myself with the little pistols. That's why I don't really like them too much. Is I tend to little pocket pistols. I tend to always carry one in the chamber because at one time before, you know, I kind of got used to the not having the thumb safety in a holster, which I wasn't. I was kind of leery of it at first. I wasn't against people doing it. I was leery of it for myself. Didn't feel comfortable being a revolver thumb safety guy. I tend to not carry one in the chamber. And then, you know, a couple times I got some pretty bad spots where I thought that day I had one in the chamber and I didn't. I learned my lesson. It really was like, man, that could have been my life, you know, right there. You know, someone walked up on me doing some crazy stuff, and I was like, you know, what are you doing? You know, like downtown for Thunder Road Louisville or something like that. You meet some pretty crazy people sometimes. You kind of get into alert mode. It's like, you know what? I thought I had one in the chamber. You know, later on that night, I got home, took it out, went to empty the round. Nothing in there. I was like, well, I would have been screwed, you know, right there. Something else. Get your mindset, you know. Alright, guys, thanks for watching.